All right, so for B, that's what you should have had, hopefully. We just graphed x minus 8, and then it existed for the x values that were smaller than 3, which were on this side. So everything to the left of x equals 3 existed, and then for negative x plus 4, everything to the right of 3 existed. So let's look at something a little bit more complicated, but it's the same thing. So we're going to do x minus 4 on the graph. You can use a table to do this. So 4. That's what x minus 4 looks like. And it exists for all x values that are smaller than negative 2. Well, this point's not smaller than negative 2. I can go all the way to negative 2, and none of those values exist. So I'm going to put an open circle there because it's not equal to it. Now I'm going to do the same thing with x plus 3. So x plus 3 looks like that. And it exists for x values between negative 2 and positive 1. So I'm going to put an open circle of positive 1 because it does exist there, but it doesn't. And anything that's not between those two numbers, I'm going to erase. So that's what your graph looks like right there. And then we'll do the same thing with negative x plus 1. So here's negative x plus 1. Oops. Now this exists when x is larger than 1. So if I were to look at this, this is where x is larger than 1, right here. Right here is where x equals 1. This one didn't exist, so I got rid of it. So this is what your final answer would look like. So we're doing exactly the same thing we did before. Anything that's between these restrictions, I keep. Anything else, I erase. You guys try the next one for me. I'll show you the answer in a second. Just pause it for me. And after you guys pause it, this is what you should have had. X equals, y equals negative 3 goes here. It goes to the left because all the x values are smaller than 0. I graph 1 half x plus 2. I kind of estimate where it is at 3. 1 half x plus 3 is like at 1 point, or it's at like 3.5. So this is what your graph looks like because it exists from 0 to 3. And then 3x minus 4 just goes straight up in the air. What I'm going to ask you guys to do is try the next page. And you will get a copy of the answers to look at. You guys can keep those copies, but after you're done, collect the answer key from the sub. Thanks.